one of those days where everything just kind of piles up and you run out of time to do cool stuff. Today I got to run a bunch of errands. Got to run to this game shop to see if they have this game we've been looking for the 3DS. We were there the other night, and they said, well, we might have it. It says we do. The computer system says we do, but we're not sure. Let me look and see if I can find our 3DS games. Okay. So we waited, and they could not find the 3DS games because apparently they're in like a bag or something, and they had misplaced the bag. Who knows? But anyway, so hopefully they have it in today. We really like the game shop a lot. They're really nice in there. If I remember the story correctly, it was a game shop. I can't remember what the name of it was. Monster Games, maybe? And Monster Games closed its doors, but the people that worked there decided to buy the company. So they came together, 2 or 3 of them, and bought the game store from the guy who was going out of business. So, and then they opened it, and it's been there for a couple of years now. I can't remember what it's called, Rocktown Games or something. I don't know. But yeah, they're really nice. We bought a couple of games from them before. Pretty cool place. Like those people a lot. So maybe today they're a little more organized and they found their bag of 3DS games, and we can find the 3DS game we are looking for. I've also got to go to Walmart. I guess I could go to Martin's, but it's in the entirely wrong direction. I need milk badly because we weren't home this weekend. We didn't go to the grocery store like we normally do. So I've got to run into Walmart, got to run into the game store, and then I have to run by the auto repair shop to schedule an appointment for some work. And then I have to go pick up Harper, and then I have to go pick up the boys. And then I have to run the boys to their things, and it is just a headache. I'm not a fan of Tuesdays. I know people don't like Mondays. It's Tuesdays that are the day that is the day that wears on me. Tuesdays. It also doesn't help that this is our first day, like, back in reality. We're in Florida for it seems like ever, but not long enough. And then we came back from Florida, and it was Christmas, and then it was New Year's, and then we were running around doing doctor's appointments and everything else. Like, it just doesn't. It seems like we've been off in some branch reality for about 3-4 weeks now, and now we're getting back into reality and. Anyway, like I said, not every adventure is going to be fun, and today's adventures aren't that fun. But we'll try and do what we can. So that's the Rocktown games. So I think that's about strike 15 on this game. Oh boy. One of these days. Maybe we'll find it. Who knows? On Walmart. One of the things that amazed me when we first moved to the valley was I've seen like VFWs that have guns, like big cannons and stuff out in front of the places, but I had never seen this before. It's a whole tank. Holy shnikes, right? Like it's a for real tank, right? Isn't it? I don't know much about tanks, but isn't that like a for real tank? It's always amazed me. Like, holy moly. Look at that thing. It's just sitting down here in front of the American Legion post. Crazy. So this guy I grew up with, his dad was in the National Guard, and so we always grew up like talking about the military and being in the Army and G.I. Joe and all that stuff, right? This is all related. When he graduated from high school, he joined the Army and started driving tanks. And every time I pass that tank, that's all I think about is him driving that tank. Of course, he probably didn't drive those tanks because he would have graduated in the 90s, and then they have those, like, what are they, M1 Abrams or something, right? So a lot different tank. But that's all I think about every time I pass that thing is him driving it. On the road here in Dayton, in front of this service center, is a massive cannon. Check that thing out. Holy shnikes. I believe there is a geocache hanging on it. We'll get out and take a look. Look at that thing. I like the little wheels on the back. That's really kind of cool. Man, somebody is fertilizing the fields today. Holy shnikes. All the smell is cow poop. (1914, 1918). Is it German? Memory of Lieutenant Colonel Thomas A. E. F. Wow, I can read. Oh, who been ordered by General Sheridan to burn the town of Dayton. Oh, I think we know this story. And I think that story is right down the street. We'll go see that story in just a second. Now this is a story that's repeated up and down the valley. Different ways, different circumstances. Interesting, nonetheless. So if you ever come to the valley and you come through the Harrisonburg, Dayton, Bridgewater area and you're headed north on 42 and you see a Meigs lane, that's where I am right now. There's a Civil War trail marker and all that kind of stuff. And if you drive down Meigs Lane, you'll see the Civil War marker on the side of the road. And I'll tell you the story. So, John Rodgers Meigs, first in his class at West Point, 1863. His father was Montgomery Meigs, Quartermaster General for the United States Army during the Civil War. And John Rodgers Meigs was riding through the valley, attached to Sheridan's Corps, and he was killed in a fight with some Confederate scouts right here. Phil Sheridan, ordered that the town of Dayton be burned to the ground. So they started evacuating people from Dayton, and they sent them up to Harrisonburg. Meanwhile, the body of John Rodgers Meigs was transported to DC. When his father learned of this, he took his son's body to Arlington house and buried his son in plot 1, grave 1, and declared that the former home of Robert E. Lee would never be a home again, but would henceforth, or thereforth, or whatever we want to say, would be a cemetery. And that is how Arlington National Cemetery came to be. And it all started here. Right here in the valley. Right over 42. This marker marks the site where he was killed. The approximate site. And it basically, this marker says more or less the same thing as the sign down here. And if you're looking to do Arlington National Cemetery history, this spot is why. And this sign details the incident. And here's the picture of John Rodgers Meigs in his cadet uniform and his grave. Always love this view. Just past the Eastern Mennonite University. Come up this hill. We almost rented a house way over here. It was in the middle of a cow pasture. I'm pretty glad we didn't, but goodness, this view is just incredible. Well, it's after 7, and that's another Tuesday in the books. Oh my goodness. Just non-stop running from start to finish. I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. No, I'm not. I'll be up until after midnight.
So,
It is Finn's birthday.
I
And
can stay up as long as I want.
he gets to stay up as long as he wants. According to Finn.
And if you say I can't, you're wrong, mister. And you're gonna spank it.
You hear that? You hear that? You hear what I gotta deal with?
Hey, you wanna mess with me? Come on, bring it on, man.
Uh-huh. You hear what I gotta deal with? I think time to put the smack down on somebody.
What did you just say?
You heard me.
Oh,
All right.
You're in for it now.
Anyway,
You're in for it now.
I got all but one thing done, and I'll have to get that done tomorrow. Pretty successful day, I guess. They even got to eat some birthday cake and some ice cream.
And cookie.
And a cookie.
And singles.
And sprinkles. I didn't eat all that. Finn did.
But you did.
I just had cake and ice cream, sir.
And why put it on top?
Huh?
Why put it on top?
Why did I put it on top?
Yeah.
Well, where else do you put the sprinkles? Do you put sprinkles on the bottom?
Yeah.
You do.
Tomorrow we better eat more cake.
Tomorrow we better eat more cake.
And I was gonna make cake for breakfast.
For breakfast.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I see.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We cake. For dinner.
No. All right, that's gonna do it for today.
Thanks for cake. And pizza.
Yeah, and pizza. See you on the next one.
See ya!
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that other stuff. See ya!
What?